So I'm gonna try some backwoods engineering here.
It works.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Handy Matt, and today we're dealing with a eviction problem. Yep, there's a birdhouse here. I made this on my channel a while back, and I think the video is like how to make a birdhouse out of firewood or something like that. But that's what I did. I made it out of firewood. But inside here, there is a bunch of, I'm going to try to do this without getting stung, but there's a bunch of red wasps in there. Can you see them buggers? Anyway, they're not terrible pests. The red wasps don't bother me at all. They fly around me, they land on me, they don't sting me. It's those yellow jackets and those hornets and those mud daubers that are a little bit too aggressive. These guys are not too bad, but they got to go. I got plans for this birdhouse, and I gotta get rid of them, and I need to get rid of them in a way where I don't use any chemicals, because baby birds are going to be hatched in there. I don't want anything like that in there. So you're gonna have to see what I'm gonna do, and it might be dark when I come out and do it, so the camera work might not be that great. But once it's dark and all the hornets, wasps, whatever they are home and they're not flying anymore, I'm gonna put some tape over that hole, the entrance hole, and then I'm going to bring it in the shop, and that's when I'll show you how I'm gonna dispose of them very carefully without causing any problems where I'll infect the hive or contaminate the hive with something I don't want in there. So I'll see you when it gets dark. All right, sunset's in about 5 minutes, maybe 6. It's time to lock the hornets in their house so I can dispose of them. All right, so I got some Gorilla Tape right here. I'm gonna close off the entrance really quick. All right, they can't get out now. I'm gonna go ahead and take it down and bring it to the shop, and they shall meet their demise. Here we go. All right, folks, we're in the shop. It's time to dispatch these here red wasps. And I get it, you know, a lot of people out there are like, why are you killing everything? Well, the thing is that I'm a beekeeper, and honeybees are pollinators, but also wasps are as well as many other insects, including hummingbirds, which are not an insect. And I get that, and it's important that we, you know, not kill off everything that's pollinating all our vegetables and the things that we need to eat, right? But when you have wasps inside of your My mind just went blank. Birdhouse. And if they're inside your birdhouse. Let's say they're outside the entrance to your front door. Let's say they're inside your garage or outside on your patio. You know what? A little bit of management there, make them go away. That's a good thing. If they're like in my garden shed, which I don't have one right now, but let's say I had one and I only access my garden shed like once a week or once every 2 weeks, I'm just gonna leave them alone because, well, they're not harming me and they're pollinating all the things that we love to enjoy and eat. So that's my take on it. But in this case, these guys gotta go. This birdhouse is going to somebody and they cannot be occupants while I send them over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to annihilate them with a little bit of propane gas out of my torch, and I'm just going to poke a hole in the duct tape and I'm going to flood it with propane gas. And because it's got lots of leaks, I'll probably have to do it like 3 or 4 times just to make sure they're all dead. And then we'll go from there and I'll dump them all out and I'll show you they're all dead. I gotta go turn my propane on though real quick. Hang on. Alright, here's what we're looking at. These guys are right here. Okay. I got an awl. I'm gonna poke a hole in this duct tape. Big enough for the gas to go in, but too small for them to get out. And I'm gonna just take my torch and I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna turn the propane on. I'm gonna wait until I can smell some propane coming out of the eaves or whatever. And I'm gonna do it like 3 or 4 times. I'm not gonna show you all 3 or 4 times. I'm just gonna show you how I'm doing it on this first run around. And then I'll bring it back when I clean it out. So I'm opening the gas right now. I'm gonna wait until I can smell it. Alright, I can definitely smell it now. Close it up. Turn the gas off. Now I'm actually gonna repeat this like 3 times to make sure they're completely dead. And then I'll show you what I gotta clean out of it. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Cycle of life. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I gassed them like 4 or 5 times, I think 5 times. It's time to see if they're dead. If you see me get up and start running, it means they're not dead. I don't feel like getting hammered by a hornet. Not today, at least. Had that happen about 3 weeks ago on my right ankle. And I don't want to repeat the process. So we'll carefully start taking a look in here. Yeah, they look very dead. And there's a what appears to be a at least a start of a bird's nest in there that I gotta pull out. The hornet nest is a decent size. So let's start picking all this stuff out and getting ready to clean this thing up so I can send it off to the people that bought it. I'm over here looking for a needle nose pliers right now, by the way. There we go. Need a tray to put our spoils. Try to shake some of it out. These are red wasps. Let's line up how many we got. That's 4, 5. This is all bird's nest refuse. Another wasp. Oh, here's some larvae. These must be the red wasp larvae. They have to be. There's one back here. Huh. I think I'm starting to breaking up the actual wasp nest while I'm trying to get rid of the bird's nest. Oh yeah, yep. The wasp nest fell off, so now I gotta try to get that out. More larvae. This is gonna come out in pieces. Yep, there's more of the nest. Ooh, they have a bunch of larvae, and that's gross. Here's the nest, the vast majority of it. More junk coming out. There's still something in there. I can hear it rattling. Get my flashlight and take a look. Oh yeah, there's one more stick in there. I think I can get it with my needle nose. Maybe not. Got it. All right, it's all cleaned out. Nothing left in there. It's ready to go to its new owner. Yep, pretty cool. There's a video I made on this not too long ago, but I'll try to leave a link in the description so you guys can go back and see it. But before we go, let's see how many wasps live wasps we actually got out of here. These guys are starting to move around, so I'm starting to wonder if the gas just stunned them. But I'm not gonna let them survive. Alright, that's all the wasps. Let's see how many we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 larvae right there. 4, 5, 6. And some more inside the nest that are not going to survive. So, yep. That's pretty much it. Thanks for sticking around. That's going to be it for this video. Will I do some insecticide by propane, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel, hit the share button, like button, subscribe button, drop a comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.